Welcome back. Now that we know what you're looking for from the overall experience, we need to be a little bit more specific to start narrowing down the options of tutors. So let's go back to what your goals are. Let's be more specific. What's your goal? Let's say your goal is to get a job in English. In what field? What kind of job? Where would you be working? If you want to pass a specific test like IELTS, for example, what score do you want? When do you want to achieve that? And which test do you want to take, the general or the academic IELTS? This kind of information will help you to narrow down your focus and to find tutors that can help you with those specific things. So, for example, if you are working in a specific field like sales, you might look for a tutor who has experience in that field or who has taught other students in that field. Some tutors, like myself, have taught students from all sorts of different fields. I've taught doctors and lawyers and sales managers and housewives and all sorts of different people. And I've gained so much experience from them, in which case, then it might be more about your personality fit. But starting with your specific goals will be very, very helpful. The next question we want to look at is what's the gap or the space between your current level and where you want or need to be? If you are currently at A2 and you want to reach C1, you'll need probably a long-term tutor. You probably would do best with one, maybe two tutors, depending on your circumstances, that can work with you for a long period of time, consistently. That doesn't work with some platforms that are available. Some tutors have very limited schedules. So these are things to keep in mind. And we will be talking more about that as we go on as well. The last question is one that I find a lot of students don't think about, but it is very important. How do I learn best? Do you learn, let's say, vocabulary? Do you learn vocabulary more quickly when you only hear the word or when you see and hear and say the word? Those are three different learning styles. The truth is that all of us use all of those styles, but most of us have one that's stronger than the others. For me, I really need to see the word. And for this reason, I will not work with tutors if I'm wanting to improve my Arabic skills. I won't work with tutors who do not use the Arabic script because I need to be able to read the language in its own script. So maybe that's something that you need to look at with a tutor. Is the tutor willing or able or comfortable with sharing lots of images and writing your corrections so that you not only hear them, but you see them? These are things to think about. If you are more of an auditory learner, you listen more than you see or do, then you might need a different type of instruction. Maybe you need to listen more than you read. These are things to think about and to know about yourself so that when you look at the tutor's sample lessons or their program, what they offer, you can see, they use a lot of written materials, but I need a lot of spoken English. So I'll message them and see if that's something they can do. This can really help you to narrow it down or make the choices fewer so that you are more clear about what you're looking for and who's going to be the right tutor for you.